Why should students come to CCBC? The cost is very low. The students get a degree that is transferable almost anywhere.
We've deployed airbags, we've taken out rear ends, rebuilt engines, done a lot of fun things, transmissions as well.
CCBC offers the most outstanding value in the marketplace for technical education. In our automotive program, students are exposed to outstanding theory and lecture which address the NATEF outcomes, and then they get to combine that with practical application in our state-of-the-art laboratories. This really results in the best combination of instruction and pedagogy, and the outcome truly is the most effective, highest performing technician in the Baltimore-Washington metro.
We have very open lines of communication here. My students call me by my name, Tony. It's not Mr. Prescott, it's Tony. And realistically, this is like a job here. Our students are with us for 2 years, and they're performing in the classroom, in the laboratory, and at the dealership.
Our programs are all directly affiliated with manufacturer partners. So they're not only sanctioned programs, but they're resourced programs where the manufacturers provide us with everything from automobiles, technical expertise, technical resources, in some cases equipment, and in other cases actual curriculum.
What we're looking for is somebody that embodies professionalism, that wants to see a job through and is here to get as much education as they can while they're here.
Today's cars require a lot more hands-on skills. Cars of yesteryear, you could pretty much pick it up by watching somebody do it. You could do a lot of on-the-job training. Today, you not only need to know the nuts and bolts of how an engine or transmission work, but you also need to know the electrical and electronics and computer skills. So it's a fairly well-rounded individual we're looking for, somebody that has the hands, the nuts and bolts skills, but also is able to think in a logical progression and diagnose a complex electrical, electronic, or computer-based issue.
Now, with the new vehicles and the new technologies, you get as much IT in within a vehicle as you do in our IT program. So we're looking for the STEM students, those that are looking for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
They earn 2 things from us. They earn credits towards an AAS degree in automotive technology, which they can transfer to a school such as Pennsylvania College of Technology and move on to a bachelor's degree. Or they can transfer that to a degree in automotive math and science like Ferris State. The other thing they earn from us is manufacturer credentials.
My career goal is to be a mechanic for a couple more years, maybe 10 years or so, and then maybe do service managing, or I was thinking about maybe going to college and getting my bachelor's degree in automotive business and opening up my own shop.
Our students are using laptops and highly advanced programs, specialized programs to diagnose automobiles. It's absolutely nothing like it was in the past.
The college has just invested in a multi-million-dollar expansion of the facility that has enabled us to not only increase the number of classrooms that we have, but also to increase and augment the technology that we have in each of the individual classrooms. We have even larger laboratories, 2 full-scale garages, and we also have a significant inventory of late-model automobiles, probably somewhere in the ballpark of $1.5 million in vehicles that our students get to work with on a daily basis.
They attempt to update our vehicle fleet every few years so that we always have current model, current production vehicles that are pertinent to what the student technicians are going to see live out in their work co-ops and their dealerships.
We have a chassis dynamometer, which you run the vehicle on. We have an engine dynamometer, which is where the engine has to be outside of the vehicle, and a transmission dynamometer, which does the same thing as the engine dynamometer. It has to be outside of the vehicle. Since we can't drive the cars on the street and we need to keep them under controlled conditions, we can set them on the dynamometer and set up a specific driving pattern that either recreates an issue within the vehicle or is designed to run a monitor where the vehicle checks itself. So we have put a problem in it, we need to verify that the car sees the problem, and then diagnose and repair the problem.
You can spend your money at the other trade schools and you could blow $30,000, $40,000 going here or there, but really, real world practicality, you just get a lot for your money at CCBC. It really steered me in the right direction and gave me a lot of that instruction to really help me progress through my career.
We hire truly the best men and women from the field, world-class technicians with the highest level of credentials in their manufacturer-specific dealers that they come out of. These folks are not only ASC certified, but they're manufacturer certified. In most cases, they're degreed, and in many cases, they're advanced degree.
The teachers and the instructors are really good on explaining things if you have any trouble, and they do a really good job on just helping you out. And you know, if you're struggling somewhere, they'll take the time. You can ask anybody, any of the instructors around here, and they'll take the time to explain it to you and help you through the program.
The community college is NATEF certified, National Automotive Technicians Education Foundation certified. The purpose of the whole program is to give the dealer a well-qualified apprentice student.
I've been in the program a total of about 14 months, and I've had 6 certifications.
The students see the same instructors for the entire 2 years that they're here. They're working with the same work co-op persons for the entire 2 years. This becomes a mini family or an extension of their family.
My recommendation to females is to come here. The school is the greatest school ever. You're hands-on, you learn everything, and you're not treated different.
I think one of the best benefits of the program is it's a cohort design, so the students come in and they'll do 8 weeks of school, and then they have 8 weeks to apply the knowledge they've learned at the dealership, working with their mentors and the technicians in the dealership.
It gives you the opportunity to learn at the same time in multiple ways. You don't just read books and watch lectures. You actually might learn something and then 5 minutes later actually do it. But probably my favorite thing about the entire program is that it gives you a job. Part of the program is the internship or apprenticeship, and that's where the experience really comes into play.
We're very proud of the fact here that we have a 100% placement rating. And that's not just at graduation. This is on day one. And the majority of our programs are at a 100% on day one.
Student who has the certificate versus a student who doesn't have their certificate, it's not to say that the one that doesn't won't excel. It's to say that the one that has it has already began excelling.